How's it going, guys? This is Deathmark here. Today we'll be taking a look at the really interesting day 2 of the Black Ops 7 Gamescom Xbox broadcast. Now this is going to be featuring mainly the COD pod that we usually get like more information about upcoming updates and upcoming future games. So we're going to take a look at this. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts in the comments box down below. And without further ado, guys, let's check this out. Now this is the trailer that we got in yesterday's video. Now if you want to watch this for yourselves, because it's actually got some copyrighted music in the background, I will leave that linked down in the description, so that's really interesting. Here we go, guys. Turn this up now.
Welcome everyone to the crossover event of the century. That's right, folks, the official Call of Duty podcast, the COD pod, and we are back taking over Gamescom here on the Xbox broadcast. Don't know how they let this happen, but we're in, baby. My name is Miles Ross. I'm the host of the COD pod, joined as ever by my partner in crime at Activision, Stephanie Snowden. How you, mate?
Hello, Miles. We took the COD pod on the road all the way to North Germany. It's my first time at Gamescom. It's been awesome because the official reveal of Black Ops 7 happened last night at Opening Night Live, and it was incredible.
It was a big one, and we have a huge amount of information to get through today about Black Ops 7. Tons of juicy details and wonderful tidbits of gameplay. We're not going to do it alone, though. More on that later.
Yeah, we've got some special guests joining us later in this show. But yes, all in all, we got the very first look at Black Ops 7, which is coming later this year, and there's so much to get into. There's so much content. This game has so much to talk about, and this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg for us. So we're going to get a little deeper on the co-op campaign, and specifically the end game, which is part of the co-op campaign, but a world, an experience that unlocks after you complete the linear campaign. We're going to get into the juicy details.
Okay. More on the deep dive in co-op campaign a bit later on, but Steph, thousands of fans tuning in online as well to check this trailer out, and it was very, very cool here in person as well at Gamescom. Absolutely fantastic. Gamescom's been great. Yeah,
I mean, being in the room for Opening Night Live is something that I've never experienced, and just meeting so many Call of Duty fans in person, getting chills. I thought what Natalie and Miles did on stage and the lights.
That's what happened last night, guys.
Getting the Menendez experience, right?
Like, scared the life out of the crowd.
He did. There was
woman in front of me audibly jumped.
Audible gasps in there. But it's not just Opening Night Live, because we dropped the official Black Ops 7 Developer Direct on the Call of Duty YouTube channel. Definitely check that out if you haven't.
I have covered that on the channel already, guys. Make sure you guys do check that out as well.
Just a few things to talk about.
That was a nutrient-rich stuff. The Direct was great, just a few. But we're going to get into it. So, Steph, let's start high level. What are some of the key things to look forward to here in Black Ops 7?
So I think some of the most important things to know about Black Ops 7 are it's set in 2035, right? So this is 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2, if you're familiar with Black Ops 2. So think of that near future. It's not quite in reach. It's got ties to BO2, ties to BO6, Black Ops 6, our last game. And like I said, so much content. We have the 3 core modes with campaign, multiplayer, and zombies coming to Black Ops 7. And we've also got Dead Ops Arcade, we've got zombie survival maps, we've got global progression across the game, which means for the first time you can actually earn XP, progress your weapons, earn all the good things, make your gameplay super rewarding, including in campaign. And we've got David Mason is back, Raul Menendez is back. This is a story that Treyarch and Raven have wanted to tell. It's a David Mason story. There's so much to talk about.
But also being able to progress through my ranks in campaign is a big one. More on the campaign coming up. But let's go to multiplayer. Place very close to my heart, and there is some serious goodies to get through there.
Really?
Yeah, so we only got a little bit of intel in the developer direct and in the reveal about multiplayer. So there's lots more to come, which we're gonna get into a little later in the show. But tons of content coming to MP and some really exciting innovations. Maps, maybe we jump in there?
Well, 16 of them.
Yeah,
right? 16 6v6 maps, which is a lot. That's a ton to get through as players. 3 of those will be remasters. Absolute bangers there.
Yeah, again, Raid, Hijack, and Express.
Yeah, some absolute classics.
There's Raid.
There we got to look at Raid in Japan.
It's
which
got
is very cool.
a fresh coat of paint. It looks great. Also the 220 maps, which is fantastic. It's all huge. And that 2035 aesthetic has just been sort of plastered across the board there. We're really getting a very shiny and gorgeous new COD.
Treyarch's really pushed on clear lane definition on these maps in Black Ops 7. I think that, like you said, the 2035 aesthetic has allowed them to create really clean lanes. There are some really, really cool maps that just have sort of a different finish than we might be used to in some other Call of Duty maps. So I think it's going to be a fresh take on some classics, but also some really solid, new maps that I know Treyarch's been listening to map feedback, and I'm excited to get my hands on them in the beta, so I can't wait.
Super excited. Well, we've set our board, we've got our maps. Now let's talk about some pieces, weapons, many, many, many weapons in this game, Steph.
Yes, there's 16 all new to the franchise weapons coming at launch, which is awesome. So nothing we've ever seen in Call of Duty before. You may have noticed I saw some eagle-eyed fans catch the Peacekeeper in some of the marketing, which is an exciting return. But also, I think a lot of these weapons are sort of like an homage to the Black Ops 2 weapons in a way.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw the M8 in there. Of course, we're seeing a couple of classics and burst weapons in there as well. But lots as well, not just the weapons, but also streaks. We've got gadgets, we've got gear, we've got equipment.
The gadgets and gear, like I said, I think 2035 really opens up what the devs want to do. It kind of, like, we use the word unchained at the studio just because I think it's really creatively given them the opportunity to deliver, things that we haven't seen in Call of Duty before that still feel grounded, still feel like the combat that you know and love, but with a fresh new take in that near future kind of setting. So I'm really excited about the streaks personally. We saw a little bit of Dog, we saw Rhino. There's more.
Yeah. I cannot wait. I've heard that they are mean. Looking forward to some mean streaks. But not just streaks. While we're talking about changes, there is next level Omni movement.
Yeah, next level Omni movement is really exciting because Treyarch's refined the core movement. Omni movement was obviously a really massive innovation in Black Ops 6, and they've continued to build on that with the near future setting, changing a couple of things, adding wall jump. We've increased the base sprint speed, and also tac sprint is now disabled by default, but you can enable it with a perk.
Yeah,
so
tactical sprint is disabled by default, but you can enable it again.
Really cool.
Yeah, I think the map's built for next level Omni movement, right? So you're going to be able to have that playground.
Well, the wall jump clips already look really cool. So we're not only changing movement, we're also changing a new feature, outright, which is the overclock feature. Can you explain that? Yes. We're not talking about CPUs.
Not talking about CPUs. Overclocks is one of the coolest innovations coming to Black Ops 7, and they're really intended to give players further choice in terms of customization for your own unique playstyle. So you can overclock equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks. So basically, by playing throughout the match, you're going to unlock the customization option. One that comes to mind off the top of my head, we were talking about before, the care package, right? So overclock 1 for the care package, you're going to be able to re-roll your streak.
That's cool.
Option 2, or overclock 2, you're going to have the option to decrease cost of overclock. And there's some really awesome ones that we saw in the developer direct. So like I said, go check that out. But I think this is something we're really excited about.
That does sound really cool. That sounds like a lot of fun.
That sounds fun, yeah.
Gosh, there's still, guys, we're nowhere near done here. We've got a lot to get through still. Progression being a big one. We touched on it slightly at the start, whereby playing campaign can earn you progression
points. Yeah, so global progression, making sure that you feel like your time is rewarded across, anything that you're playing in the game, and weapon prestige.
Okay.
Because this is a big one, and it's something that we're really excited about. Classic prestige obviously made a return in Black Ops 6, so the team is really building on that foundation, and you're going to be able to unlock a deeper weapon progression journey than ever before, earn unique attachments, weapon charms, I think you mentioned, camos. Very exciting.
A lot's going on. Okay, so talking about weapons,
that was one of the Twitch drop rewards.
Build sharing.
Yeah.
Because there's always that one person in the group chat that's like, hey man, what's the best
What's the meta?
I'm like,
send me the meta.
I'm not going to send you all this information. Instead, I'm going to send you a code.
I'm going to send you a code. That's right. It's going to be great for people like you who, no one's asking me for my weapon builds, but you guys should be. You don't know. No, but it's going to be really exciting. Content creators, streamers, folks in the community who are constantly sharing, what their loadouts are. This is going to make things really streamlined. You'll have a code. Each unique build will have a code in Gunsmith that you can actually screenshot, send to your friends. They can, put that in as long as you have the attachments unlocked. You can equip it.
That's great.
It's gonna be great.
That is a game changer, I think,
yeah.
for many, many folks. Yeah, that's going to be pinned at the top of group chats around the world.
And
code for the best stuff, right?
We can't forget zombies because we only got a teeny tiny little taste of what is coming to zombies and Black Ops 7 because the dedicated zombies reveal is just a few weeks away.
Cool. We can't just give you a little bit. There's a lot to give for the zombies.
There's a lot to give. It needs its own. We had to make a zombies week out of it, basically.
A week of zombies goodness. But the original crew has made a return, and obviously the Dark Eater has flung them up against some old pals.
Yeah. At the end of the Black Ops 6 story, we see, a version of the Black Ops 6 crew seemingly in the Dark Ether with some version of the original crew. In the developer direct, we got just a peek at what we think could be the big bad of Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
Definitely an ominous villain may have appeared.
Well, we've got a lot going on there.
Yeah,
still.
and survival maps.
Jinx.
So
They're back for the first time since BO2. Really, really exciting there as well, Steph. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think this is definitely the how long can you last in tighter spaces kind of vibe, and I think that people are going to be really excited for that experience to come to Zombies. So more on that soon before I get dragged off the desk.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. But also, while on the topic of zombies still, we've got Dead Ops Arcade. That's also happening. So twin stick, top-down, zombie-centric shooter, earning XP for your progression as well. Go global.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype in the chat last night when the Dead Ops Arcade 4 announce was there. And so this is so cool. If you don't know what Dead Ops Arcade is, Treyarch, has put this in the last, some of the games. And it's a really exciting experience because it's a game within a game. And now you can earn XP for playing that as well. So more on that.
I get to hear the sort of Black Ops 7 rank up sound in every mode I'm playing now, which is going to be fantastic. Well, up next, we're going to be diving into the co-op campaign with our guests from Treyarch and Raven. But first is the official Black Ops 7 reveal trailer.
They want you afraid.
This is basically what dropped yesterday.
Fear makes you easier to control.
That lots of people have been complaining about for some reason.
It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
This isn't real. The hell it ain't!
Nicaragua, Angola, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Alaska, Avalon,
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
Rep Frank Woods.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
There's Dead Ops Arcade. Nice.
Welcome back. That trailer is so fun to watch. I never get tired of hearing Metallica and watching that, but I want to welcome in our developer guests. We have Miles Leslie, Associate Creative Director at Treyarch, and Natalie Pohorsky, Lead Producer on the campaign at Raven Software. Guys, you've been on a tour.
Let's go.
We're so
Let's go.
We are so pumped to be here.
Let's go.
You've been on a journey.
Yes.
We've all been on a journey at Gamescom.
What day is it? Let's go.
Yes, exactly. But how BO7 is out in the world. Black Ops 7 is here. It's out there. It's been so cool to see people react to it. How does it feel for you guys to finally be able to talk about the game?
Oh, incredible. I mean, things have blown open at this point. So we've been eager to talk about this game for a long time. We've been developing it for a while. We have a lot of stuff in store for you guys, so we can't wait to tell you more about it.
Yes, let's go. I'm so excited. We love that we can talk about more of the game, not all of it, sorry, but more of it. I think we're really excited about the reception already, super positive. It's a big game.
It's a big game, a lot of content. So, Miles, set the stage for us, right? We know that this game takes place in 2035. We know that's 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2. What kind of world are we, walking into at Black Ops 7?
Yeah, I love this question. So, ever since we left Black Ops 2 and we left David Mason in the world, we always wanted to go back to it. There was a story there to be told, but it was never the right time. Black Ops 7 was that time. We wanted to go to David Mason. He has been through some stuff. He's changed. The world has changed from those 2025 attacks, and now 10 years later, world is still dealing with it. David's still dealing with his own trauma, and now Raul is back. And so the world's like, what?
Huh?
Saying what now? Like, they're barely getting over last time, and now he's back again, and now David has to deal and really come face to face with that, and Raul, and then it pops off.
Yeah, but if you've never played a Black Ops game, you can also just jump into this story, right?
That is the beauty when we crafted this from the start, was we love pulling threads, and really for the fans that get that payoff. But if you don't know anything, there's no homework required.
Yeah.
You can jump into this and have a great time. And maybe you become a fan of, hey, this David Mason guy, he's kind of messed up. I want to learn more.
I like it.
You can go back to BO2 and kind of become a fan of the other games that connect into it.
I replayed BO2 last year.
Yeah.
Epic.
I'll be hitting the YouTube recap videos because they are plentiful.
The only thing is, doesn't make sense is
we've got
rather
some
than
OGs,
just
we've got David,
technically
we've got Menendez, some of the new faces. Can you share any fun nugs about those guys?
Oh, I would love to. So let's start with Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild. She's fascinating. She was essentially a child prodigy. She's brilliant. She worked her way up. She has a background in computational economics and robotics, which makes her the perfect person to be running this company that is the Guild. And she has a really, she has ideas about how to deal with this, and she's a leader, and she has people to back her up. But sometimes, again, this sort of puts her in a weird place with David and his team, who are trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. So she's a really interesting character, and introduces us more, or reintroduces us to the guilds. And then one of our JSOC operators who's on David's team that we're really excited about is Leilani 5050 Tupola. And so she's a soldier from New Zealand who is so dedicated that she, after being diagnosed with a degenerative disease, she was taken out of the field, and she opted for limb augmentation to get back. So she's got a bionic arm and leg, and she is intimidating, but she also has such a fun energy and personality to her, so she's a great fit for the team.
Yeah, she was doing some really badass stuff in the trailer.
She's
as
this
soon as
slow
we
and
saw
female.
her in game, and even when we met Frankie Adams, who plays, we knew she was like, oh, she's just always been in Black Ops. Like, it just fits.
She's such a good fit.
Yeah.
I saw that foot as well, that giant mechanical foot, and I was like, oh, that's going to get used.
So let's talk a little bit about gameplay, Miles. This is a linear campaign, but we know that Black Ops delivers on these mind-bending experiences. So in terms of mission variety, what can we expect the campaign experience to be like?
Expect the unexpected.
Yes.
We wanted to really push on that variety. You heard us talk about it yesterday. You saw it in the trailer. We're going to a lot of unique places. Some real, some are bend reality hallucinations that you'll understand why in the story. story, but we really wanted to push into that 2035, Japan, Alaska, Los Angeles, Angola, and that is spread also not even in co-op campaign, but also in multiplayer, where you can revisit these locations that have narrative and story tie-in as well, which is really exciting.
I've heard that, Avalon is a big part of the campaign. What can we expect there?
Yeah, Avalon's great. Natalie hinted at, we've been seeding this. You kind of first got introduced in Avalon and Black Ops 6, and now you get to kind of see the whole thing. First, through the linear campaign, you're going to get little pieces of it, and then after you complete the main campaign, it all unlocks an end game, and really all of Avalon opens up, and now the world is your oyster in the end game of Avalon.
Right. More on end game in a moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Avalon. I fell out of Skyline, and I was like,
and Elias was like, I'm always falling out of that window on that map. And I was like, that's, you're there.
Also, Stakeout is in Avalon.
Stakeout's in Avalon.
Well,
you can also fall into that courtyard in Stakeout.
Yes, you can.
So there you go.
Hold on, reel it back. This is the job of the host.
Nice.
Okay, back to the campaign. What makes this campaign unique, Mars? Because obviously COD, bombastic time, every time. Endgame sounds pretty funky. Is there anything else you can share that makes this one unique?
Oh yeah, I think from the start we wanted it to be a co-op experience, and that's twofold. One is the story. Natalie touched on this. Our characters in our hero squad, the 4 of them, they're like a family. They're like each is a piece of a puzzle. Natalie said this, and I love this term, is we put them together, they play off of each other, but as we were developing, we wanted players to immerse those heroes as well and really embody each single hero, and now you can do that with your friends. It's a shared experience. It's really exciting. And then on top of that, we really wanted for the first time that you and your friends can really move between any part of the game. And that was huge for us. So you want to jump...
The whole game is co-op.
The whole game. You want to be in co-op campaign? Great. And then you're like, hey, let's do MP. Go to MP. Done with MP, let's go to zombies. Done with zombies, let's go to endgame. Done with endgame, go to DOA 4. It just keeps going.
There's no game in the world that you could co-op the whole thing.
I was running out of fingers.
This is a co-op podcast.
I was like all the ways.
No, I love it personally because I'm a single player girly.
Yeah.
And so I can get intimidated by some of these other spaces, but I'm so excited by co-op because being able to explore with friends, and it's sort of this entry, into the multiplayer world, and then maybe once I get built up a little bit, maybe once I go through endgame, maybe I'll
squad.
jump on over.
I was going to say, you can't choose your family, but you can choose your co-op team.
That's true.
True.
I think we found it. Okay, now as promised, we're going to getting to the end of our time with you guys. So endgame, finally, we've been talking about it, but I really want to dig into what the endgame experience is for the Black Ops 7 campaign. Tell us what it's about.
Yeah, so this is really exciting. So we're bringing that innovative co-op campaign. Like we said, it's a linear experience. When you finish the co-op campaign, you're going to get a satisfying ending, and then really we think about it as this final proving ground, but we've been talking about it almost as an epilogue. Is if you want to go into endgame, you can. I know there's been talks about it. It's optional, but it's in there and it's addictive. So you get in there, squad of 4, 32 players are in Avalon with you, 8 squads, right? And it's about getting in and surviving. That is the key. And it really unlocks everything. All of Avalon, you can now choose your operator, you can build your loadout, you can bring in all the abilities that you've been taught over the campaign, and it's about surviving and pushing into the harder regions. And it's really hard, and it's really fun, and you're gonna meet some really crazy, twisted things, and then it's about getting your operator power up. You're going to get progressively more powerful, and you want to survive to the end to keep some of the cool skills you might have gotten on the way.
So that's your combat rating.
That's
you
your
are unlocking skills and abilities as you level up your operator. What happens
Isn't that DMC?
to my operator if I
if you don't
not escape?
If you don't survive. Yeah, so there are consequences if you don't. You will lose some of those skills that you brought in. And it's a really satisfying, I want to say simplified approach to this loop, this sort of almost roguelike, for us, it's pulling the legacy of zombies, right, which is a social storytelling of survivability, right? We've been doing that a long time, Outbreak, RBC.
Oh, yeah.
So this brings all that sort of energy into this co-op more accessible approach, which is really, really exciting.
Level day one with Xbox Game Pass. Okay,
really
that's cool.
sick.
Xbox
I'm
Way
so
anywhere.
excited for Endgame.
It's super
We're going to be talking a lot about
We
it.
will be playtesting it, and everyone's like, okay, we're done. And,
One more game.
One more run.
I'm one of those players. I always do the campaign first.
Yes.
Campaign first every
Yes.
time. But now I'm worried
Absolutely.
with Endgame. I'm never going to leave.
It's just never.
I'm
It's
just
just gonna be
stuck.
there forever.
I'm just trapped. I can't get out.
Not only that, but like you touched on it, the global progression.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
we're rewarding you anywhere you play,
Yeah.
and that is huge.
I could emerge.
Dedicated camo track
Oh,
in
yes.
the campaign for
Oh,
the
yes.
first time, so you can unlock. You know, you can level up your weapons. You can unlock camos. You can do complete challenges all in the campaign with your friends.
So you're saying I could come out of my end game hole I've been in for weeks?
Yeah. Welcome back to the light.
Prestige 2.
So you
Kit
have
out
to
with
be able to
camos
save
and
and
stuff.
quit then,
That's great.
surely.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I'm in.
Really
Sign me
good.
up.
End game.
Okay, so we want to end the segment with just
Okay.
a couple rapid fire
Do we?
questions. We don't.
No.
I mean, we don't.
Okay.
There's an end game to this segment. We'll be in the Xbox booth.
Oh, yeah. One more run.
Okay. This is just give me the first
Top off
name
the
that comes to mind. Which
Off the dome.
Black Ops 7 character are you picking to have your back in a fight? Miles.
Oh, David Mason. I know that he's going to, he's either going to shut it down or he's going to protect me because I'm a little baby bird
protect?
behind. I know you're like,
You
get him,
also
David.
attack. Yeah. Natalie.
I would say Samuels, because I could be a little chaotic,
That's a good
and
one.
he would bring me down to earth and
He's level-headed.
He'd be like,
have
stand
my
down,
back.
Natalie.
Yeah,
stand
he'd be
down.
like, calm down, I got
She's like,
this.
hold me back.
We'll be
Let's
back,
go.
bro.
All right, Natalie, who have you got spotting you at the gym?
Oh God. I mean, it has to be 50. First of all,
Oh, yeah.
I don't frequent the gym personally, believe it or not, and so I would
What?
need her as a spotter, because if anything goes down, I mean, she's locked in.
It's like
Yeah.
a one-handed save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the best nickname.
Curveball for me is we have Troy Marshall back.
Yes.
He's a little bit older, but I would absolutely want him as a trainer in the gym because he's got that old man energy. He was an elite operator, and I feel like he's gonna be like one more rep. I can't do it, Marshall. I can't. One more. There it is.
I saw a post recently that was just like, you know, if you see Troy Marshall show up in anything, he's aura farming.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
correct. That
Oh
is-
yeah.
he knows-
Oh yeah,
knows
yeah.
What's up.
He's got good stories too.
Yes.
I bet.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, so
Special
excited.
edition of the Call of
It's been
Duty
great.
podcast.
One more.
Live
Okay, I'll
on
stop,
the
I'll stop.
Xbox broadcast.
No,
I know
no.
we're gonna be
One
chanting,
more
we're probably
match.
gonna get kicked out. But it's like so great to have you guys here. Congratulations on the reveal
Thank you so
of Black
much.
Ops 7, especially to all the teams at the studios, the Treyarch and Raven,
out
and
to
all the Call of
everyone.
Duty teams.
So much
we are-
work and love getting
Yes.
poured into this game.
Yeah, we're really happy to represent the teams and everyone
Yeah.
that's been building it. And the fans, you're gonna love it. New fans, come on in.
Yeah.
Can't wait to not see the light of day for months. I'm really excited,
We'll
guys.
see you there.
Guys, thank you so much again. Thank you. Steph, mate, it's been a Gamescom.
It went quickly. I don't know what happened. We were just starting our section, and all of a sudden it's over, and I want to do it again.
Well, I mean, the fun thing is that was the tip of the iceberg for Black Ops 7. It feels like news-wise.
Yes. Like I said, there's so much to this game. Tons of work going into it. It's a lot of content, a lot of exciting things we haven't talked about yet. So while this has been a really awesome reveal, it's been my first time here at Gamescom, my first time in Germany, meeting the Call of Duty fans here, seeing so many like-minded people who are passionate about video games in one place, especially here at Xbox, has been awesome. And I just want to give a special shout out to the COD Pod squad, the COD Pod team. Thank you. Xbox broadcast team, thank you for inviting us. We promise if you invite us back, we'll behave.
Well, we'll have a good time.
We'll have a good
all
time.
have a good time. But yeah, more Black Ops 6 news coming real soon. That's right, folks. Call of Duty Next is around the corner, September 30th. We'll have streamers
Okay,
and
not
content
that big,
creators
guys.
around the world crammed into one location to get hands-on gameplay with multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone.
And our multiplayer beta kicks off right after Call of Duty Next with early access October 2nd to the 5th, with the open beta October 5th through the 8th. And of course, we'll see all of you when Black Ops 7 launches on November 14th.
It's in the calendar. It's 100% in the calendar, folks. Find everything we talked about today on the next episode of the Call of Duty podcast coming soon. Like and subscribe wherever you get your podcast, whether it be Apple, YouTube, Spotify, wherever it may be. Go for it. Like it. to see you there.
We can't wait to see you there. But for even more details on Black Ops 7, you can check out the Developer Direct on the official Call of Duty YouTube channels or the COD blog for more of the intel.
Yes, please. Xbox, we love you. Thank you so much for having us. There's so much more Xbox here at Gamescom in store for you because there's another full day of live broadcasts coming your way. That's all from us. Charlie, take it away.
Okay, guys, so I want to know what you guys' views and opinions of that in the comments box down below. Hope you guys found that really interesting. If you did, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.